This right here is what it's all about. Cheers, y'all. All right, y'all, we're making some birria grilled cheese sandwiches today. Guys, this is gonna be an amazing recipe. Real quick, I wanna say thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring this week's video, but more on them later. I love me some birria, whatever, however you pronounce it, whatever end of the spectrum you are on it. Dude, I love it, all right? It's so easy for me to make. It's so easy for you to make, right? But I've shown you different ways of doing it. We've done it in our Ninja Foodie pressure cooker, which takes like no time at all. And then the way I did it this time was on the stove with the Dutch oven. Got it all ready to go. Now I'll put my recipe down below for my birria. But basically you're taking a little bit of chuck, a little bit of short rib, and some back ribs. So the beef backbone ribs, I got a couple of those in there too. Having the bone in there helps, you know, kind of give a little bit more flavor to the mix. We got our beef all seasoned up, covered and smothered with my West Coast shake. I'll put a link down below to that too. Make sure you guys get some. It's so dang good, if I don't say so myself. So the first thing we did was we got the Dutch oven on the stove, got some heat under it, a little olive oil in there, right? And then we seared off all the beef, got some nice brownage on there. Because that Maillard reaction that you're gonna get when you're searing up that beef just kind of adds to the flavor. And with the birria, you're adding tons and tons of layers as you go, and that's just one of them. Took the meat out, got the veggies in there, got a little garlic, got a little onion in there. Just got those in there, moved them and grooved them a little bit, sauteed them up, nothing too crazy. Added our tomato puree in there. Okay, you can use regular tomatoes. It's just what I had on hand and it worked, okay? Got all that mixed up together. Let that tomato puree kind of caramelize a little bit in there. Get a little heat, cook through a little bit. Added our beef stock, just a dash of cinnamon in there, some oregano, and a couple bay leaves in there. Covered it all up, let it do its thing. Let it simmer for hours. I think it went about 6 hours on a very low simmer. And now open it up, looking beautiful. Got to get that meat out, shred it all up. Then we strained out that consomme that we cooked the beef in. So that's just chilling on the side right now while we build our birria grilled cheese sandwiches. We'll be dunking and slurping. It's gonna be amazing. Before we start building the birria grilled cheese sandwiches, I really want to take a second to talk about this week's sponsor, BetterHelp. Guys, for me, it's easy to lose focus and stress about every little thing in your life, especially me being new to being self-employed, doing this YouTube gig full time. So with BetterHelp, it's helping me get back and focus a little bit, get back a little calmness to myself, and don't take all this stuff so seriously. And it helps me so I don't have so much of this weighing me down. With BetterHelp, I'm able to talk to a licensed therapist that helps me get my mind right, get that focus back, and relax a little bit, which is very tough for me to do. But having someone to talk through my issues, my problems, my thoughts, my concerns, really, really helps out. Look, y'all, finding a good therapist in this day and age is really tough. But BetterHelp's a platform that helps you find a therapist a whole lot easier and a whole lot more affordable. All you have to do is fill out a simple questionnaire and BetterHelp will match you up with a licensed therapist. And you don't have to be confined to the therapist in your area, right? This time you can do it anywhere and everywhere. Shortly after you're matched up, you can begin therapy from your very own home. Be comfortable, relax, and just let that therapy help you get through what you gotta get through, right? Right. Guys, mental health is so important these days, so if you're interested in getting all the great benefits of BetterHelp, click the link down in the video description. It's betterhelp.com/cookingwithcj. It'll save you 10% on your first month's therapy. Y'all, I can't stress the importance of mental health, so take advantage of BetterHelp today. And thanks again to BetterHelp for being this week's video sponsor. Back to the cook, all right? Let's get those birria grilled cheese sandwiches made and in our bellies, all right? Come on back. Y'all, before we get working on this sandwich, I want to show you what we're using. Using some Chihuahua cheese, okay? It's shredded already. It's great for melting. Normally when I do any kind of birria, anything, I use Oaxacan cheese, but the store didn't have any. This looked like the next best thing. If you guys have a choice, you know, just do what you want to do. I mean, hell, if you want to do cheddar, who cares? The other thing I want you to know is what we're gonna do is we're going to toast both sides of the bread. Okay, now I got a pan on the stove over here. You guys got a panini press, you know, use that if you want. But we're gonna toast both sides. That way the inside can handle that, you know, the texture, the juiciness of that meat, right? The meltiness of that cheese, and then, you know, we're good to go. Okay, so that's what we're gonna get done. All right, let's go. Got our bread right here. It's buttered up. Okay, this side's buttered. I'm gonna show you how we do the other side. We're gonna do that in the pan. We're going to top this off before we flip it over. We're gonna have a little Parmesan cheese on it. Get a healthy knob of butter in there. Once we get done toasting that first side in some butter, we're gonna go ahead and add a little bit of Parmesan on the outside pieces, on the outside sandwich, if you will. When we start toasting it, it'll add a nice layer of texture and flavor, okay? It's gonna be nice and crispy, crunchy on there. It's just gonna take our sandwich to the next level. So we just need to get these toasted up. We got that butter in there. Let's get them toasting. What do you say? Get these nice and toasted up on the inside. Get a little Parm in there, or a lot of Parm. Let that toast up. Flip. Whoa. All right, nice and golden brown in the middle, so it'll stand up to that birria, the consomme, all that good stuff. All right, time to get our birria on. You want to work on this pretty fast. You don't want that Parmesan to burn. All right, it's toasting up nice in there. You see it's nice and juicy. Birria on, let's get the cheese. Well, yeah. Yeah, I'll get it nice and cheesy. Give this a flip. So we got our nice crust going on here. Couple seconds, then we'll give it a flip. Got a nice crust built on there. It's gorgeous. Looking too good. Couple minutes is up. We're looking good on both sides. We're gonna pull this off and put it on a little wire rack right here. That way it still stays crunchy while it cools down a little bit. And if you put this on a plate right now, the bottom half would, you know, lose its crunchiness. It would steam, be soft. Pro tip. All right, let's get into this. Nice little, you know, let's go a little diagonal with it. There's your cross section. Gorgeous. All right, let's give it a dunk, baby. Get it all nice and dunky. Let's get a bite. This right here is what it's all about. Cheers, y'all. I forgot a napkin. I got my, oh, there. So good. Yeah, I don't know if I'm just like a genius or something, but this is just freaking money in the bank, baby. And I took a big old bite too. Whew. Guys, give this a try, okay? Making the grilled cheese, you ain't changing the world here. You ain't curing cancer, but it's too dang good, okay? Guys, that Birria recipe is down below too, so don't forget to grab that, okay? Dude, too damn good. Guys, real quick, thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring this one. Y'all, check them out. If you want anything I use in my videos, from knives to cutting boards, merch, all that good stuff, links are all down below. If you'd like to become a show producer like all these awesome people scrolling in front of me, people that know spending 6 hours to make a birria is worth it to make a 5-minute grilled cheese. Yeah, I agree. There's 2 ways to join up. Either you can hit my Patreon down in the video description, or you hit the join button right next to the subscribe button, which you should have already hit by now, right? But other than that, guys, we're done. Listen, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for cooking with CJ. Take care.